Hey everyone, I'm Stefan Hughes, and today we're going to take a look at a website called WordWall. A quick tutorial just to help you with this website. We'll walk you through it and see how we can create some activities with this website. So as you can see, my page is already showing you here. I logged in using my Google account. So you can create an account or log in with Google or Facebook as you wish. It takes you to this front page. There are two types. You can have a free account, which allows you up to 5 activities like these that I have here. And if you upgrade, then of course you have many more resources. You can do many more activities here. But just for the purpose of demonstrations, as I said earlier, I wanted to walk you through one of the activities I did here using WordWall. So if you click, I'm going to use this one, which is here, right? The language of protest. And I use what they call the anagram feature. So there are many types of activities that you can use, and you can create different templates actually using the same activity, which is great. This one, I'm just going to show you very quickly. As you can see here, they're interactive templates. So some of them are interactive, some are individual, some allow you to just work with one or two students, but it's great anyway. Some are printable, as you can see here down here, right? So you have lots of options, you have lots of colors that you can also play around with. But most importantly, as I said here, you can change the same activity according to your needs. So this one was working with words related to protests and demonstrations, marches, and so on, so that you have, just to show you very quickly, have to rearrange the letters as they see fit. So you see something like this, right? And they get points. There's a point, the timer up on top there that shows me how much time I have to actually do it. So students can actually kind of test themselves. This can be done with the group. You could do this online with your students using Zoom, like I'm using here right now. And I could, instead of me controlling as I have here, I could, go into my Zoom features and give them remote access to my mouse, right? So I enable remote access, and then they can move around and actually get students to do it for themselves, right? So here, for example, I have to put this word just very quickly. So it's P. Of course, the idea, you can work with spelling. Oh, sorry. You can get them to move around with spelling. See? So it's already here. When it shows me that this word is in its correct place, so see, there you go, and it's like that. So it shows the color around, but this is the most important thing. It's just one type. Another type I'm going to show you really quickly was one I did related to, in this case, inspirational quotes. Since you have a free account and you can only do up to 5, what's a good thing, you can make a copy of this activity you have done. So I made a copy from what I did previously in Portuguese and use it here to unjumble. So as you can see, I have these, and very quickly, these show you the type of templates I can use with the same activity. So what I did here was an unjumble. It could be hangman, it could be matching, it could be open box, it could be random wheel, or word search. So the unjumble looks like this, as I already have it. So let's see, it allows me to work there. Students have to move it around, right? So they get the quote, they move to the next, and so on, right? So this can work with, if I'm using sentences, of course, them to work with word order, get them to work with making sense of subject groups, and so on. Of course, pay attention to punctuation, capitals, and so on. So this is one way of doing it. The same activity then, let's say I go back, right, and change the template. So let's really quickly change the template. Let's use a random wheel, the same activity, but then what's going to happen? Look what happens. They already have all the senses. So I could spin it, and maybe this could be a speaking activity where they have the expression or the phrase that you give them, and they have to comment on it. Oh, what do you think that means? Who said it? And so forth, right? So go. I go to the next. I can eliminate that one. And so on. So this is one of the possibilities. So who do you think said this? I don't do fear. Why? Do you agree with this? And so on. So these are some ways. And finally, just to go back, as I said, to what I did in the first place, which was the unjumble. So it's really easy to do, right? Let me show how what it looks like when you edit the content. So when you create the unjumble feature like this, you go here and you type in the words that you want to include, and the platform does the rest for you. So you just type the words you want as it is. You can add more items. You can duplicate the ones that you've done here. You can change the order if you see fit, and then you can also maybe give students some feedback on that if you want. Once you're done, you can make it, of course, it's good to make it public so that you can share. Usually when you create it the first time, it's created privately, but then you go down, you see here, it shows you where I can actually do that. So once this is a shared button, means it's already public. But if it hadn't done that, then it would have shown up as private and I have to make the change. I can share by putting it on a blog. I can send this to my students as homework, where they get the link, or I can share with other teachers like that, and I can share it on any of these platforms. I can just copy the link or share it straight to my Facebook page, my Twitter page, Google Classroom, or an email, and I can also embed it on my blog. So there you have it. This is the idea behind WordWall. So I hope this was a really quick, easy demo that you can use at any time. Okay, so it was great talking to all of you. Bye-bye. Remember, I'm Stephen Hughes. You can find me online at The Roving Reporter, right? Roving Reporter. And look me up. I got lots of videos like this. See if I want to check it out. Bye-bye.